Hey everyone, I hope you have learned the N5 words. Now let's learn kanji, the basic kanji, which is in N5 and it's approximately 100. The official list isn't available, but many books teach approximately 100. What the thing is important here is after learning kanji, we will see how they are used in words. So it's important in N5 also, they will ask the similar questions. Let's begin. This is the kanji of numbers, which is the easiest. One, it has one line. Two has two lines. Three has three lines. For four, you can remember it's like a box. So four lines denotes number four. So five, you have to remember it. I know it's tough, but it's easy once you practice a lot. Next, we'll be seeing the kanji from 6 to 10. They are also easy to remember. The easiest one here is Ju, like 10. It's the plus sign. And the 7, which is the opposite of 7. So if we write the reverse 7 upwards down, so it's easy to remember that. Remaining by practice, we can remember everything. This is the time kanji, the most important. G, o'clock. You have to remember it. So fun is the kanji of minutes. This is the kanji of Han, which means 30 minutes. For example, it's 3:30. You will say Sanji Han. Sanji Han this. Other one is Gozen, AM. Gogo, PM. So here we used Zen. This is the kanji of Mae, which means front or before. In the next slide, we will be learning it more clearly. So first you have to remember all these kanji of ji, fun, han, gozen, gogo. Mae is the additional term. Like zen or mae both means before. So they use the same kanji. See here the first go means noon and then zen which means before. So before noon, gozen, it's am, right? Afternoon, it's go which is noon and another go which means after, so it means afternoon. Go afternoon. Go, the kanji of go not only has one meaning but also other like ato, ushiro, nochi, which means later, behind, or later in the formal speech. See here in the ushiro we replace the ushi and we keep the ro, but in the remaining words we use the kanji for the whole word. Ato, ushiro, nochi, which means all right, after, later. So here you can take the screenshot of how to write the kanji, like kanji strokes, first stroke, second stroke, third stroke, and so on. Yes, you can take the screenshot. Then practice it thoroughly. These are the minutes. Let's count them. Ippun, Nifun, Sanpun, Yonpun, Gofun. Literally, these means like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and 5 minutes. Did you see the use of kanji here? Like we discussed earlier, that we will learn the kanji of numbers plus kanji of minutes. Ippun, 1 minute, kanji of 1, and kanji of fun. Sanpun, kanji of 3, and kanji of fun. So we have to remember that ippun or nifun, right? Here it is roppun or nanafun, happun. These change according to the numbers, the sound changes. We have to memorize it. Don't worry about learning the numbers here. Focus on the kanji because about the numbers we will be learning in the vocab class like N5 vocabulary part 1, part 2. Remember? Yeah. For counting things, we use tsu as a counter, hitotsu, one thing, futatsu, two things, mitsu, three things, yotsu, four things, itsutsu, five things. Same as I mentioned, here we are using the counter tsu and the kanji of the numbers. So for two things, futatsu. So the kanji of ni plus tsu. The kanji of san, three plus tsu means three things. Mitsu, four things is the kanji of four plus tsu. Here again the kanji, yeah, mutsu, nanatsu, yatsu, kokonotsu, to. If you can see, only the tsu is written in hiragana and the remaining number thing is written in kanji. Little practice for you. See how is it read? Shichiji, 7 o'clock. Ji means o'clock. Shichi is 7. Gofun, 5 minutes. The kanji of 5 plus kanji of fun. Sanji Han, 3:30. The kanji of 3, the kanji of ji, and the kanji of Han. Gogo Hachiji. Gogo means after, right? Afternoon. So 8 p.m. Gozen QG. 9 a.m. It's Gozen, right? Before the noon. So kanji of Gozen and 9 and G. Gozen QG. 9 a.m. These things will be seen in the uh, daily use in Japanese life. You can remember them. They seem to be difficult, but they're easy if you practice it. We have completed the 17 kanji. Our target should be learning 15 per week. So, in 7 weeks, 105 kanji. What we have to do is read, write, memorize, and revise. It's so important. So, in 7 weeks, we are completing 5, like 105 kanji, which is the total, and 5 kanji. See how useful it is to learn 5 kanji per day, right? Sorry. Yeah, like 15 kanji per week. I hope you have already learned the 50 vocab. Yep. And please practice writing hiragana. Just because he didn't ask in N5 doesn't mean he will not ask in N4. We have to learn it. So in the next video, we'll be seeing the part 2 of N5 words and the grammar also will be starting so soon. I have already structured it lesson wise, like topic wise. Yeah. Arigato. Ishoni gambarimashou. Let's do our best.